Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Today's episode powered by Hayabusa. It's all about kicking strategies to beat a boxer. All right, in today's episode, we're talking about three main strategies a kick fighter is going to use against the boxer. Now, a lot of times the boxer thinks they're going to have the advantage with better boxing, which sometimes is true. But a good kick fighter who understands these three strategies is going to be in a good advantage against the boxer. So let's talk about the advantage of number one, right? Distance management, right? A boxer is used to, punch range, right? So if Matt throws here, this is an outside range, right? I'm just outside the punch. But at the same time, if Matt throws a kick, look, he's still able to hit me, right? So what is outside range for a boxer is going to be different than a kickboxer because we're using our legs. So strategy one, distance management and front kicks is going to be your game. So a boxer needs to get inside my legs. So what's going to happen is I want to create that distance management. Now with this space, that extra length, I want to use a front kick first, okay? Now this is a very important concept to remember. The front kick needs to be established first. If I throw a round kick, right, it's easy for Matt to step in, right? Anything round, the entry's through the center, right? So if I round, Matt's just going to step in and punch. If I throw a left kick, he steps in. Now he's in the boxer's range. I'm not keeping my range anymore. So this is why the front kick's very important, right? My front kick's going to be longer than their jab. So my first strategy is most likely going to be using my lead front kick, okay? Now, regardless what punch he throws, the jab or the backhand, I'm going to stop them with my lead side. Now, why the lead side is because it gives my head more motion to go backwards away from the punch. If I use my backside, I need to make sure I throw it from really far to make sure my head is out of the way. Because if I go too late, he's able to step in and jam the front kick. Where even if he steps in, here, look, in a bent leg, my head is away, and at least that bent leg is able to kind of give me this option to push away. So the lead side is a little bit more effective. And what else is beneficial of that lead side, I could stab away, I defend here, but then when I step down, I could use my low kick or my calf kick to get out. So the lead side keeps my power side loaded so I can hit and use my legs again and move out, okay? So main things first, when I throw my front kick, I'm not gonna be like this. I'm gonna put my hip in front of me and then I'm gonna chop out and then I'm gonna create that exit out here, okay? So very important. Now, strategy number two, okay, is going to be if I do throw my round kicks, I'm going to establish an arm kick or a body kick first, okay? Now, why I say arm kick is because you want to kick the arms against the boxer. This is part of the round kick strategy, right? Now, first things first, right? If I know, for example, they have a great jab, right? I'm going to be throwing my right body kick. I'm going to be cracking that front arm. Boom, right? Anytime I anticipate a jab, I'm going to start heavy kicking that arm. I'm going to fatigue the arms. Now, as a kicker with experience, I'm going to play with my shin position a little bit to do a little bit more damage. Now, sometimes based on their arm position, I might be kicking both arms, trying to get the shoulder and the front of the arm. So I don't necessarily here, I keep my shin on an angle that's going to hit the shoulder and both arms. So you notice here, boom. Now, when I want to be really mean, what I do here is I bring my shin bone and I cut it right on the front of their forearm. And that's an easy way. So instead of going round, you'll notice I do this. Okay, and this kick here, it's almost like a half knee round kick. If I put my big shin on the small forearm bone, there's a chance I could break it. And once they walk into it, they're not going to like it. Now with my left kick, if I know they got heavy rear hand, anytime I even anticipate it, I'm going to start switch kicking the arm. I'm going to get offline and I keep switch kicking. Bang, and I keep kicking those arms, okay? Now, why I like that, one, it fatigues their arm. It creates damage. Even if they go to throw, say Matt throws it here, that's fine, bang. Yeah, now that I kicked your liver and I'm kicking underneath your arm, next time here, already, they're going to hesitate throwing that. So I'm creating some hesitation for them to be able to kind of not throw it. Now, I said the body kick a little bit more effective than the low kick because they might here. A boxer more likely is going to have a little bit more of a bladed foot, which does open up my low kick and my calf kick, but it does I'll open you up to them countering with the rear hand. So if I don't set it up or am good with this and I just blindly kick, that back hand's going to crack me 10 out of 10 times. That's going to be their main strategy. As soon as they wait for my low kick, bang! That's what I want to avoid, right? So that's why right away I start bang, I start kicking the arms. Boom, right away, they're not going to enter. Now I add strategy 1 with strategy 2. I arm kick here. Then they go to pressure and I front kick them. I don't let them in range. When they think they're going to box me, I kick their arms. Very effective strategy, okay? So don't get me wrong, the low kick is still there, but you have to make sure you throw it right, okay? Now this is where concept 3 is going to help you out. Okay, now concept 3 is understanding feints. I need to draw out that punches. A good boxer has good timing. If I just crash the distance quick, he's going to catch me coming in. So first thing I do is I feint. I might get him to throw his punch, and then I follow the hands back and I tie them up right away. Right? You would think a Muay Thai kickboxer may have an advantage in the clinch using the Thai clinch, which is probably right. So right away, I'll use my feint. If I get a reaction throw, I'll follow it back. Boom. I follow it back. I get right to the hands and I start kneeing the body, kneeing the legs, just creating damage they're not used to. Okay? But from this clinch position, this is where I create my exit attack. Okay? Now from here, right? I'm going to push them backwards, and because if I exit this way, they're able to hit me. So I want to make sure they move backwards. I chop the leg, and then I get out right away. So I got a free low kick by moving them backwards, and they can't hit me. So I'm able to control the range and the distance of the fight. Whether I'm really long in strategy 1, or I'm feinting, getting a safe entry to the clinch, and when I push off kick, it's a safe way for me to land the kicks. Okay? So final review for everybody at home. We have 3 main strategies as a kick fighter fighting a boxer. The first one is distance management and front kicks. I'm staying long. I want the front kick. I don't want them close to me. My legs are longer than their punches, so I'm staying long, stabbing, and then continually moving my feet, making sure I have something here. When I stab here, this is when I'm going to create my low kick and exit out right away. As we get more strategy in round 2, concept 2, I'm going to start kicking arms, right? I'm going to make sure I kick the arms, make them think twice. If they do throw, boom, I'm going to counter it, okay? I'm going to keep their arms as shelled as possible, okay? Now, concept 3, I'm going to make sure I feint. I need a safe entry. Feint, if he reacts, boom, I come to the hands. I'm just going to throw knees to make them uncomfortable. Then from here, I have 2 main options. I'm going to push off and kick the leg, or I'm going to push off and head kick them. So first one here, I can chop the leg, feint, come back to the hand, boom, I unfold the head kick. Okay, so those are your 3 main strategies. Now you can put them separately, get a boxer, practice them, but let's be real. If you're an advanced kickboxer, you should be able to use a weapon, very effectively against the boxer. So maybe what we do here at Bazooka Kickboxing is we do rounds, puncher versus kicker. Get comfortable, because even as the kicker, I need to make sure when they get inside, I'm able to block, I'm able to clinch up. So do some rounds and then switch, right? So Matt will be the boxer, I'll be the kicker for 1 round, then we switch. So it's important you slow things down, work on that concept, and then when you're playing and naturally get different bodies, you can react to it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you like and subscribe to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA, and make sure you support the channel by supporting our sponsors. We have Hayabusa by going to hayabusafightcom, linked in the description below, .ca if you're in Canada. We also have Perfect Sports Nutrition for all your supplements. Make sure you go to the description below. Use Bazooka20 to get 20% off your supplements. Last but not least, bazookatraining.com, online curriculum taught by me. We have members from all over the world on the channel learning the systems and my teaching, okay? We have different categories: home workouts, sparring drills, bag work, pad work, tutorials, brand new videos every single week. And the best part of it is less than $10 a month. So you have your main gym membership, use this as a supplement video, right? Your coach may have taught you, punch versus kick strategies. He has his own way of teaching you, which is great. But it's also nice to hear a different perspective, get different things, merge them together, and that's how you really get a full spectrum of good martial arts. All right, we'll see you next time here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Bang. Welcome to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA online training. I'm Bazooka Joe Valtellini, the owner here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Over the past year, I've designed and created a website to teach Bazooka curriculum at home and across the world. The purpose of this website is for you to, one, hit your fitness and health goals, all while learning world-class martial arts instruction from me. The beautiful thing about this website, it's geared for all levels. So if you're learning martial arts for the first time as a beginner, we help you progress into the bigger stages. And if you're a pro fighter, guess what? We have different fight concepts for you to improve your tool set and your skills in the ring or cage. As the fastest rising kickboxing world champion and a lifelong martial artist with over 30 years of experience, I've been able to combine my passion for martial arts and teaching to create this website. This website is going to give you some of the tricks, secrets, and inside look at some of the training I use to win my world title. Once you subscribe to this site, you're going to be getting weekly training videos and tutorials that you can do from anywhere. The sections are broken up into 3 parts. The first is bag workout. So if you have a bag at home or at your gym, you can use these workouts to supplement your training. The second is at-home workouts. A lot of us don't have the room for a bag or a bag in general, so these workouts are for no equipment needed and you can do them anywhere. And finally, the tutorial section. If you're having any problems with a specific technique or fight concept that's covered in any of the workouts, go to the tutorial section, learn the technique, and then go back to the workout, and this time, do it with proper technique. One of the added benefits once you subscribe is the forums section, where you can get a more personalized experience where you can ask questions and I'll be able to go in there and answer them. It's all about building a team and a community of martial artists helping each other grow. So subscribe now to get access to all the videos plus more so you can be part of the squad here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.